Hello, welcome to today's episode of the Success Nuggets for Stay-at-Home Parents. My name is Dr. Mrs. Blessing Ishomo, and I am your host for today, day 75. I have been from day one, and I'm feeling like, so happy. Okay, so I am a certified leadership coach, a certified trainer of the Success Principles Online, a family and sex coach, and a network marketing professional. So all this in a nutshell. I am a family builder, one who helps married couples enjoy life, enjoy sex, enjoy money. More of the money, more of the love, more of the sex, more of understanding, helping them navigate mindset, health, and finance to help create a happy, healthy, and wealthy family lifestyle. I hope it wasn't too much. Okay, so today we are looking at technology as one of the environments that is very, very important that is affecting us. The 9 environments of you. And we started with saying that these environments affect you in different ways. They either inspire you or expire. They either increase your vibration, you're happy, you're light, or they decrease and take away. And willpower is not enough. So you don't try to, force your goals on the environment. You will lose. Willpower versus environment, the willpower will always lose because the environment will win. You start designing your environment instead of allowing it by default affect your goals. We shared the example of someone who wants to lose weight, and the fridge has all the sweets and all the things that will build up the calories. And each time the person opens the fridge and sees all the yummy treats, says, I will not eat ice cream. I will not take chocolate chips. You know where I'm going, right? Doesn't work. So you work on your environment to achieve what you want. So today, I am grateful for technology. It is because of technology you are listening to me, you are able to access this information. So there are wonderful things. Through scientific knowledge, machinery, computers, multifunctional and multipurpose devices. These days we are so blessed that someone can just connect with another person miles away. Whenever I have a video call with my mom, it's amazing. She's really happy to see the grandchildren and everyone. And the same thing with my sister and others that are not within my location. So technology has helped in the healthcare. Talk about communication, what I just shared now. Over the past the weekend, this past weekend, I had an amazing program, Breakthrough to Success, that was as if I was in the same room with Jack Canfield. It was so real, so transformational. And I made a lot of friends. Yay! Thank God for, technology. Thank God for the internet. Talk about efficiency, automation. There's so many things, dishwashing, saves you time. We're all happy with the little things we could do on our phones and all that. But then there are disadvantages. What about pollution? What about how people are kind of so into their phones and away from the environment? They are not interacting with people except online. What about cyberbullying? What about the radiation that comes from things like gadgets, even gadgets in the kitchen, in the bedroom. How about staying up till very late, distorting and affecting your sleep patterns because you're on the phone? So it has opportunities, it has advantages, it also has disadvantages. So people may never be relevant except they change what they learned in school because it's outdated. In fact, COVID was a game changer. COVID made companies realize, hey, I could do with half of my staff. I just need to outsource things. I could be in Nigeria and outsource to Asia. You know what? I do not need a publisher. I can self-publish. Can you imagine? And there are people who have lost jobs. And then there are health issues. Imagine what happened with Facebook the other time. Okay, they said the new name is Meta. Okay, Metamorphose. So imagine what happened just for 6 hours or so, that there was a shutdown on Facebook, WhatsApp, and Instagram. People lost money. Some people almost went crazy. So just imagine how we've become so dependent on technology. Today, a lot of people are overnight millionaires. Things that ordinarily would not happen. People just go online and they make funny jokes. People like it. Before you know it, they are celebrities. They are getting contracts and they are doing deals and they are making money. Life is getting easier and easier by the day. At the same time, it looks like it's getting more difficult. It's getting more difficult to breathe fresh air. It's getting more difficult to stay away from harmful radiation. Getting more difficult to get clean water. People use their phones and then the battery is thrown in the stream or put with the refuse and so many things. So how do you work on both the emotional aspect and the physical aspect of technology? How do you balance it? You need to start designing something in this environment. If you notice your phone is keeping you from sleeping, that is a disadvantage. You need to work on it. How do you keep your phone away from the bedroom? That could help. Pick something out of this technology environment that is not serving you. That means it's expiring. It's reducing your energy. Pick one and work on it. It could be health related. Some people are beginning to realize that using the microwave, it may not be the best option. What can you do differently? How can you eat organic food more than the automated fast food and all those stuff? So how do you keep sane? A lot of people, their lives are linked to the comments on social media. You might want to employ the services of a coach or a consultant and take your life back from technology. Cyberbullying, how do you handle it? How do you help your children? Addictions. So that's our discussion for today. Begin to look at the technology space and choose one thing that you can do differently. Jack Canfield shared a story about a particular time when he was working on this particular technology environment. He brought in a gadget that could, detect the amount of radiation from the different instruments, and they went from room to room to room and found out that the air conditioning or a particular gadget that his son was sleeping directly under that gadget had a lot of radiation. So the boy was just, you know, all that was just going into him. No wonder these days cancer is like another, like, it's just too frequent, too much. See that they're talking about digestive cancer, and when you analyze some of the foods, the so-called foods, scary, the additives, the things that over time accumulating in the body could cause problems. And he found that because he took 100% responsibility, he decided to do something about his environment, the technology aspect of his environment, and, you know, cleaned off or reduced radiation to the barest minimum in his home. A lot of us are just in front of what is going into the cells and not really, you know, helping. Disfiguring, denaturing. We're not aware. A lot of times people are only aware when they fall sick, but the battle has been on. The body, the liver, the organs, they've just been trying to keep up. The more they try to keep up, you load them with more. It could be in different ways. So think about it. If you say, well, I didn't know about these things, whose fault is it? Who is supposed to teach you? You're supposed to find things out for yourself. That's part of taking 100% responsibility for your life. So, what would you do about technology? How would you reduce the things that will expire you and increase the things that, you know, how do you use social media? Someone was saying, you know, Facebook is all negative. I'm wondering, I hardly see the negative. Facebook is fun for me because I use Facebook to connect with people, to add value to them. So what are you focusing on? That's a question. And I plan my time. I use my time for other things that are productive. So begin to become aware of these things and look at how technology will be for your good. That will help you have a life of ease and, you know, reduce, you know, the deadly or dangerous, or reduce the disadvantages. Yeah, I don't talk about all the other things on how military and all those weaponry technology has, you know, gotten them to another level. And I'm not going to scare myself with what's going to happen if this person releases this drone to destroy it. No, no, no. I would only work with and control what I can control. So what are you controlling, and how are you designing your life? Are you living in an area where there's so much pollution? What are you doing about your home? Are you getting in indoor plants that will help filter the air? Are you getting humidifiers? What are you doing? There are things that is within your influence. There are things you can do. If where you are, the water is not okay, you can get a water filter, mineralized. So become active in designing your technology environment. Pick one thing, work on it, and when you're done mastering it, you go to another. Yay, have you learned something today? Today we are sharing again for all those that are not yet in the inner circle. Jump on quickly, because on Saturday we will be going deeper into using the success principles, help you create the life you want this year and in the coming year. So thank you so much for your time. Click on the link and join the group, and we'll see you tomorrow, 9 p.m. West African time. Bye for now.